Good day, everyone. My name is Jennifer. I'm the mother to the 2-year-old that his hair was shaved in school. And I'm sorry I've not really come out to give you guys a proper explanation of what happened. Everything happened on Wednesday. I went to pick my son on a regular day around 3 o'clock, 3 p.m. So when I went, the teacher brought him out for me. And immediately they brought out my son. He ran to me and hugged me. And immediately I noticed the shave at the back of his head. I asked the teacher what happened. Why is my son coming out with this kind of hair? I didn't bring him to school like this. What happened? The teacher was acting surprised. She said she doesn't know. Like someone that's supposed to be taking care of my child is telling me, if you can't explain to me, then who else will explain to me what happened? She went and asked the minder. The minder said that she doesn't know what happened to him. They brought my child. I took my son with a complete hair. But they brought him to me with a hair shaved at the back of his head. This is the video of the hair. The day I went to pick him. So immediately the teacher was not explaining. I went straight to the admin. I told her what happened. She was so surprised. She was speechless. She saw my son's hair. She was surprised. She was confused. She called the minders and the teacher and asked them what happened to your student. A child put under your care. The minder and the teacher were speechless. They were not saying anything. Me, I'm dumbfounded. I'm looking at the people that are supposed to be explaining to me, but they are not. I was looking at them. Please, give me what is happening here? Who took my son's hair? What are they using my son's hair for? Apart from that, I noticed they cut his left finger, all of them. It was not even smoothly cut. But you know they cut the finger. The edges were not cut. I asked who did that. Tell the teacher up. Told her what happened. She said she's not aware that they don't cut nails in school. Do you get? She said she's going to, when she goes to school, she will confirm with the minder. I followed that one up. They said they are not aware. They are not always aware. A child under your care, you're not always aware when a parent comes to her complaint. Back to what I was saying. They were asking the minder. The admin was asking the minder and the teacher, what happened to your students here? They have no explanation to give. Okay, I'm looking at the admin. What's up? What's happening here? Because I just don't want to just fly and go to the police station because these are people I've been dealing with. Do you get? So the admin was telling me that something like this has not happened though. So what do you want me to do? I should go home with my child? No explanation. A child put under your care. So my husband was trying to calm me down and he told me to go home. I left, but I made a video. This is the video. I made a video. Then on Thursday, which was yesterday, I was accompanied to the school by a relative. We went to the admin's office. We sat down. I was playing the same complaint, but this time around, we talked to her. Provide who did this. People are not being accountable. Nobody is being accountable. You are not giving me accountability. What is going on? Who took my son's hair? Where is his hair? Just beating around the bush, saying that this is absurd. Something, the same thing she was saying on Wednesday. That's what she was saying. So I didn't come here for you saying the same thing you said on Wednesday. Please, what's the way forward? Provide who did this. My problem is, where is my son's hair? Where is my son's hair? This is happening in Port Harcourt. Where is my son's hair? The admin was telling me that madam, you have to go. We'll investigate the matter and get back to you. I said, how? I couldn't sleep last night. You're telling me I should go. Go. You investigate one matter. As I Wednesday when I brought the issue to you, what were you doing? She was in India. They were not giving me what I wanted. These people were not talking. They were not being positive. Do you get? That was when I ran outside and made that video. And as soon as I made that video, everybody came out. All the officials, everybody, the teachers, everybody came out. This thing is happening in Port Harcourt. We tried reaching out to the police, and they were like, we need proof to show that my son's hair was in order before going to school that day. That if I have a video of my son with his hair intact on Tuesday, prior to Wednesday when that thing happened, then I have a good case against them. I saw so many people defending the school. In that moment that video was going on, that moment I was addressing everybody. That moment I was making that video, some people were supporting the school. Some of the teachers were like, madam, are you a parent at all? See, my child is an only child. I live alone. I don't have a help. Some people think I don't have a help. I live alone. There's no shaving stick in my house. There's no razor blade. My son's hand can't go to the back. I've tried asking my son. My son is 2 years old. He cannot express himself that much. Even when we went to the school, they took him to the classroom to point out who did it to him. He couldn't express himself. I don't know why this has to, like this, I don't know why this is happening in this age. In this age, the school is not being accountable. Nice, baby. Go and keep it. The school is not being accountable. I don't live with anyone. That thing was done in the school. I live alone, and I did not shave my son's hair to the extent he was bleeding. Now the school has contacted us that we should come for our official meeting by 2 p.m. today. That's why I'm dressed. Let me see what they have to say. I haven't slept. I haven't have a good sleep. Because in as much as this is an assault on my child, because he was poked, a weapon was used on him and he bled. This is apart from me being checked at the spiritual level, this is an assault on my son. And the school doesn't want to provide who did it. We have been invited today for an official meeting with the school. And I'm going to update you guys with what happened. Thank you so much to everyone that has been calling, that has been worried. I was so dumbfounded. Like, everything was so much. Sorry to those that have not been able to respond to their calls, DM, SMS. I'm so sorry. Thank you so much for your support, encouragement, prayers. I really appreciate it. And please protect your child out there. Protect your children. Things are happening. Things are really, really happening. I can't believe that me, Chidera, will come outside and be a victim of things like this. My son will be a victim. Parents, pray for your children. Things are happening.